against the Milwaukee Bucks and their big block, Andrew Bogut. Heat, Bucks, coming up next.
Veteran superstar Dwayne Wade has made his entrance and is ready to go. It's Eastern Conference action as the Miami Heat come to town. Good evening, everyone. It's good to have you here at 2K Sports on this Wednesday. After this game, the Bucks head back out on the road. They enter a difficult part of their schedule, Clark, with a lot of road games to deal with. The question will be whether they can face the adversity head on and power through it. So here's Miami's starting group. Chris Bosh and Ilgauskas in the middle. I could be out there with Dwayne Wade and LeBron. And for the Bucks, Jennings and Salmons in the background. Drew Gooden and Andrew Bogut there inside. And Maggette. The Bucks made a playoff run last year, and you have to think it was because of their play here at home.
Yeah, they upped their win total at home by 6 last year. They won 28 games at home. That might not seem like a whole lot, but when you look at the standings from last year, they were only 6 games up on Toronto, so that made a difference.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Right now we're going to go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Doris?
Well, guys, he heaped praise on his team's defensive abilities, saying he had every reason today to expect that they could handle whatever they might see from the opposing offense. It must be nice for a coach to have that kind of faith in the team's defensive abilities. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. So defense is the key early on.
You know, it's not surprising, Kevin, when you think about the great team. So much of their game planning really starts at the defensive end of the floor.
Now here's Bosh. Andrew Bogut unable to get his shot to go. Chris Bosh in his 8th season, Clark, out of Georgia Tech. You look back when he came out, number 4 overall in that 2003 draft.
And that was a terrific draft, Kevin. I mean, you go back and you think about that group, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, and Chris Bosh. Of that group, Carmelo and Chris, the only ones who still haven't made it to the finals yet.
And so he makes both from the line. Here is Jennings. Bibby covering. With the fadeaway, Jennings can't get it to go. On defense, the Bucks, and this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team. Bibby kicks to Bosh. Right side Bosh. No good. And it's Milwaukee the other way. Head coach Scott Skiles, one of the legends of Indiana high school basketball.
He sure is. He led Plymouth High, tiny Plymouth High School, to a Cinderella double overtime victory in the state championship back in '82. In that game, he scored 39 points, Kevin.
And here is LeBron, following Brandon Jennings' 3. To LeBron, over Maggette. LeBron, no luck. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They defeated the Hornets in their last game.
One of the things that stood out to me and that I really liked in their game was the effort on defense. They did a nice job covering shooters, rotating to guys with the ball. They contained them when they had to, got some big stops, and then they limited the outside shooting game.
And that one's good by Maggette. Here's LeBron, coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. LeBron right side. And again, LeBron missing.
Normally he sinks that shot. His mid-range game is excellent. He just misfired that time.
Here's Jennings. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
The D didn't respect him from that distance, and now we know why.
For 3, Bibby. That's good. Here is Jennings. He's coming off a 13-point game against New Orleans. Bibby covering. There's Salmons. Hits the top leading jumper. Salmons got his first bucket of the night. Bibby kicks to James. Throws it up.
Wow. What about the setup? I mean, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes.
Well, putting it up there soft and throwing it down hard. And the Bucks with possession. Now good. Bogut down low, working on Ilgauskas. Nice shot by Bogut. Bogut's got his first points in this one.
Speed is only part of the equation here. He's not blinding quick, but he was determined to take that one to the rim. Tough miss. They got a good look, just couldn't capitalize.
Outside Jennings. Here's Salmons. It's one-on-one. Here's Wade, up high and down hard.
That's right, fellas. Don't be afraid to power it down.
Yeah, Clark, a good capper at the end of that play. Special thanks to the camera crew as well for giving us that last Sprite slam cap. Here's Jennings. Just over 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Bibby covering. Bibby gets the reaching call. That's his first foul. Making a switch here, the Bucks. Ilyasovas checked in. Well, Heat also changing it up. Dampier's checked in. Here's Salmons. 9 points last game out. Maggette covered by LeBron. And that one's good by Maggette.